What's up, you guys? Welcome to OccultCatTv. As well, I'm your host, O'Shea. As well, you can call me Cool Cat if you want, or Tsanu, whatever you desire, whatever you prefer. Okay, so today I just wanted to say, let the topic be about Lord Satan, Lord Satan. As well, some people refer to him or know him as Set. So it's all how you see him. For me, if I go back, I look at the word Satanama is the original Sanskrit word for Satan. Some people also have heard the word Satan M. Feels more, they feel more in tune with that. I like the word Satanama because if you also go into Satnam, there's that. In a sense, what I'm trying to portray or convey with that is that Satan is eternal truth. He is a being that is endless. We always frame him in the guise of Christianity, right? Oh, he's this being. But just because those are the first people to, in a sense, write about him, it doesn't mean that they know what they're talking about. So just, if I was to put disinformation on my enemy, right? Wouldn't I try to put that out in the open? Wouldn't I try to demonize them? Wouldn't I try to use propaganda in some way to discredit who they actually are? That's what Satan has been. And if we look at the different Satans, because Satan isn't just a being, but also a title, a being in which I believe achieved a title. We have Azazel. He's always associated with the scapegoat, the goat. He is the goat, right? What is the scapegoat or the story of the scapegoat? I believe in it's Jewish mythology is where they first started to use it, where they would send a goat out to be, in a sense, as a slaughter or as a sacrifice, or they sacrificed a goat for Azazel because they wanted bountiful harvest, because they wanted all these things, and they knew that if they kept him at bay, all those things would go away, right? So this already started to create the misconception of the devil, air quotes, the devil, which is also another, pretty much, maybe a Christianized word, maybe it was channeled. These devils are so fiery in nature, they're appearing everywhere throughout all of history, all mythology. The fact we have the 9 demonic gatekeepers in the now, and then if you look at a prominent figure who, if we look at his trial with Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, right? He was in a movie called Nine Gates. I believe it's called, or the ninth key, the ninth gate, or the ninth key. But go look it up. But that video is literally about Satan. They're trying to find. It's a book about Satan. There's 9 gates. It's the same with the gatekeeper path working with Satan. Where is all of this leading? Where is all of our reality going? It seems as if these beings are actually shifting our reality, are trying to shift us in a certain direction. They're guiding us through our own consciousness, our own psyche, for us to become who we're meant to be. And from that, for us to embrace the reality in which we're meant to create. They're pushing us forward. When you hear Belial does not like the government, that's because he likes for people to be their own government, their own master. What does Satan teach? He teaches you to build your empire. He teaches you how to create and manipulate your reality so that you achieve the things in which you desire, so that you achieve what you're meant to. And he does it at a fast rate, so when you start to actually work with him, it strips away your reality, just like the cliff off, right? It's just like going into the cliff off. You see all these rappers that, air quotes, sell their soul. A lot of them, yeah, they might be talking to the being and be misinterpreting because of music, movies, or some form of entertainment what that being actually is, because we have to go through so much deprogramming, deconditioning to actually even be able to talk to that being and realize he's not so evil. That if you actually talked to the devil, that if you talked to Satan himself, maybe you would learn a lot more about yourself. Because to communicate with Shaitan, to communicate with Satan, is to communicate with your own shadow, is to go within and see yourself for your greatest version as who you are, and then to project that reality. This is why you see so many, like, air quotes, rappers selling their soul, because Satan is the Lord of the earth. He's the master of this realm. What does Satan teach? He teaches mastery. I remember when I first made a pact with Satan. This was a few years ago. I made a pact with him and this was at the end of my demonic gatekeeper working. I worked with all 9 gatekeepers to understand what lies beyond those gates. If you truly desire to understand that, I'm going to be releasing a lot of books in the next coming few years. I'm going to be releasing a lot of content. The thing is, I didn't fully know or solidify. No one knew what was going to lie beyond those gates. No one knows what happens working with these beings. But yet it's through embracing our source we become our greatest version. We become who we're meant to. This working pushed me further than I ever thought I'd be pushed. Mentally, spiritually, physically, but I was meant for it. I was meant for it. I was attuned to it as a shaman. For me, it's in my blood. It's innate. Everything I have just has me push forward and to progress. And that's how I made it out the cliff off. By working with these beings, by trusting in not only my own intuition, but by trusting that and trusting where I was being led and guided. And for that, I didn't end up insane. I didn't die. Well, I had a few near deaths. I had a few near deaths that were very much needed to wake me the fuck up, right? And I have so much to tell. And right as I say that, it was 555 on the screen. And that's why I'm an occultist for hire. That's why I'm a shaman. That's why I'm a witch. I'm a magician. And if you guys want counseling in any way, and spiritual help, if you're going through whatever it might be, I can help you. I'm not just an occultist. I also went to school for psychology for a few years, and I work heavily with a lot of healing beings. So I do Reiki as well. And I put that into my consultations. So I'm not just dark. I'm not just immense darkness, right? Satan's not just immense darkness. I'm, in a similar way, I associate myself. I am a Satan. I've always had that energy. My name's O'Shea, Shaitan. There's even a being actually in E.A. Koetting's book named O'Shaitan, and I found that very synchronistic for the 9 gatekeepers working. The fact that my name is associated with Satan, O'Shaitan, in that book, and to see that arise, I really connected to that black dragon. Because I've always connected to that black dragon archetype. Just dragons in general, but darker ones. That's what it is to walk this path. This is the path. This is the draconian path. It's the path of evolution. It's the path of becoming your greatest version. So with that, family, I hope you have a beautiful day. And I will actually be live streaming at noon right after this video. So tune into that. Trying to gather all the soul fam, trying to gather all the witches under this full moon, Aquarius full moon, pushing us forward. So with that, have a beautiful day. Peace. I'm out.